This beat is from DJ Pooh, aka DJ Bricks. Thank you for lending your talents. Never really a schedule to how I roll. Working on that, I promise. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple reacts here. Let's fade it out. That's another shout out to DJ Pooh, as in P-O-O-H, aka DJ Bricks. Thank you for lending your talent and your music, sir. As always, our community appreciates everything that everybody does for one another. It's been inspiring nonetheless. I have 2 videos. I don't know if I'm even going to bother to try to put on or activate the monetization for this because of the content that I'm going to cover. At least one of them, which I was just shown. It was shared by none other than, I struggled with that one, none other than my personal friend. At least I consider him to be a friend, though we've never met. Drew Phillips, who is the artiste that lent his talents to make 2 variants of the Progressive Patriot logo. Thank you, Drew, for everything that you've done and your long support. The art that you share with the world is nothing short of amazing and impressive. I do hope one day you feel comfortable enough to come and join the panel. So I'm going to dive right in, and let's just get on with getting on. I know I didn't make any appropriate schedule. Is that you, Dan? Hey, Dan. Dan is one of the most awesome human beings on the planet, so a big how do you do to our girl Dan in the UK. It's good to have you. I'm glad. It's not always so bad to go on as a manic individual like myself. I don't have a set schedule. I have a day off. I was like, nah, I'm gonna tune out. I'm gonna unplug, but sometimes I get caught up when I'm just looking into the YouTubes, and I will find things that just ignite that spark, and that's all it takes. So I don't know where to start or which one to start with. I'm gonna do the whole, I don't know if it's even, if this matters. I'm citing fair use. This is a content creator by the name of Stop the Legal Abuse. So the video, let me do my hellos. What's up, Power Stroke? Thank you for having me, man. It's been a long time since I've done a 3-hour panel, but that's a testament to the energy that Creek Squad maintains, my brother. That was inspiring, and I enjoyed it. And I think the next one I do might be tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I'm freestyling this bitch. Tammy, Lou, and Sky, Nikki. Oh, of course. Credit where it's due. Nikki Kroll. I will always be indebted to Creek Squad, Patty Lynn, Ryan Upchurch, period. This platform would not be where it is if it weren't for all of them, all of you. Done deal. The person that's on the screen behind the mic, we have this much to do with the whole thing, but we mean nothing in the grand scheme. It's all about who's behind us to support us, and for that, I'm eternally grateful and gratitude. And yeah, I was gonna say and gratitude. Yeah, don't mind me. I didn't have a hangover this morning. So let me show you guys what I've stumbled upon. Again, shout out to this content creator, Stop the Legal Abuse. This is gonna be a video about what I titled CPS infiltration. Now, I'm trying to maintain, let me do a full shot here. I want to maintain being as unbiased as possible. Let me also cite, I got a little bit of a headache. Last night I went on a true crime panel, which is Queen Bee's. I love Queen Bee. Very successful, very fun panel. There's this one individual, she's for all accounts a sweetheart, but when I get on there, she heard I was on Power Stroke's panel. So, if you're still here, Power Stroke, this is what I was told when I hopped on panel. Hey, Progressive Patriot, how are your conspiracy theories? I was like, what? Excuse me? That was like essentially the greeting I got from one out of the 8 panelists. This is not a complaint, okay? But, I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe that was a little shade shot. That's clearly somebody that does not watch my content. So I began like, oh, she's like, oh, somebody told me you guys were talking about the Kylie Rodney case. on Power Stroke, which she's like, "What? Why? Why would you do that? It's closed. It's done." And I was like, for one, that was an open panel discussion about many topics. We spoke about a few things, including the behavior and attitude and the doxing within the YouTube community. Kylie Rodney and that case, which is far from being done within the interest of the public, which with the toxicology and the autopsy and everything, all the events, circumstances, behavior, and the totality of the entire thing. I find it confounding. Is it a position of... Now, I'm sure this will get back to you since people tell you what happens instead of you checking for yourself. But let me propose the question. Is merely speculating and talking about a case, which I don't know in what reality we all live in. I suppose, when one is told, hey, the report is closed, the case is closed, everybody just says, oh, okay, let's put it all to rest. There's nothing that sticks out. There's nothing conversation worthy. Who is the arbiter and dictator that gets to say, nobody is to discuss this anymore? Now, she didn't say that's the case. She didn't say you're not allowed to discuss it, but she was questioning. I don't understand why you guys are still talking about it. I mean, it's the case is closed. So when we got into greater detail about the confusion about the frickin' autopsy, I even heard a little question kind of tone in your voice. So clearly your mind is not made up. So this is not a complaint by any means. But I am going to stand firmly by the fact that official reports are like, this is what official reports are to me. Okay, it's somebody that says, okay, I have decided, we have decided, our job is done, so everybody let's move on to the next. That's not how a mind works. So I appreciate that you were basically civil, 99%, but the whole engagement, and I think you were trying to disparage or throw Power Stroke and I in some sort of a category of conspiracy theorists. To that, I kind of scoff. Scoff. I don't know what a scoff sounds like. So, yeah, damn, I really go on a freestyle rant, don't I? Let me show you guys what I found. This one was just suggested to me. I guess the algorithm's working. Let's watch what it's like. And what I was going to say is I'm trying to remain unbiased, okay? I'm trying to be in the shoes of the CPS social worker that's probably overworked, underpaid, I guess. They got caseloads and they just want to do their job. She makes this pretty clear. But I'm also putting myself in the shoes of a father, which I can't. I can only guess, all right? I have a niece and a nephew that I love with all of my heart. That's as close as I got right now. So I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of being a father, being accused of hurting my child. Like, if somebody told me I hurt my niece or my nephew, I think I'd get in my feels. So bearing that in mind, let's watch this together, shall we? This is, again, Stop the Legal Abuse. That's the channel. Show them support if you like what you see. I might pause it here and there for the operation of fair use. He's got a whole notice. I do not consent to searches or anything unconstitutional.
Can I help you?
Yes. Hi. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
I don't understand why you're filming this.
I'm filming this for my protection.
Okay.
I don't understand why a worker for the public has any issue with being filmed doing a very public worker job. I could have worded that more eloquently, but seriously, you are there to try and either, I guess, confirm or deny an allegation regarding this man's child, but your first issue is, where's the camera on my face? Get out of here.
Okay, that's fine. For Thursday, we have an order to enter the home and talk to... I'm here to do that today. Do you comply?
He isn't here today. He says...
School hasn't started yet, to my understanding, until next week.
Oh, it started.
Okay. Can I still enter the home today to see that? That's part of the order, so I'm doing what the judge said.
I love that she's insinuating it's part of the order, it's all set in stone, I have to come in now. And, yeah, he's not about that. He's like, okay, no, we're going to go through this properly. I'm going to flex my rights a little.
I have a list of questions for you.
You have a list of questions for me? Okay.
Yes.
I can answer that.
I'd like to see some ID.
Well done.
Here that is. That's my ID.
They have their protocols, we have
What it
ours.
says on it?
It says Department of Children's Services, Mary Lee.
Okay. And so you have the police here. Can I see yours ID too?
Sir, they're here to help comply with the order issued from the court.
This is
Can
the
I see
cops'
your ID, please?
version of ID. I don't speak, I'm too badass.
See your ID?
This guy I like.
It's blurry so everybody can see it. Sometimes if you get too close, it gets blurry.
Sir, I don't want to cause any trouble.
I'm not trying to cause any trouble here either.
Okay,
I'm just trying to protect my constitutional rights.
I completely
Which is
agree.
not a crime.
I want to get
Okay, first of all, do you have a warrant?
I have an order issued from the judge. Yes.
May I see?
Okay, distinction. Do you have a warrant? Versus, I have an order from the judge. Okay, produce the document.
The order.
The order is in court and it has been issued. You are aware of this order.
May I see the court order in writing?
Okay. I will go get that order.
I'm aware Christmas is a holiday, but it would help if you had a Christmas card. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing here. I got a headache. I'm hungover.
But I was hoping we could do
Okay.
this without that.
I would also like to know, what is your probable cause or exigent circumstances that my children are...
Watch her facial expressions. Basic protocol-esque questions to ensure our safety, our constitutional rights being upheld. Seems to be very stressful for this young lady.
are in imminent danger.
Sir, I would like to talk to all this about you.
I'm going to repeat that one. Sir, I would like to talk to all this about you. Sorry, I'm busy having a stroke, but can I come and see that your child's okay? Can I enter your home? I'm just having a stroke right now.
I have been trying...
What is your probable cause or exigent circumstances that my children are in danger?
Okay, there is a report filed with the department. I'm trying to finish my job and do that report. I don't want to be involved in your life as much as you want to be involved in mine, okay?
What?
Do you have a reason to enter
Yes.
my home that my children are in imminent danger?
Sir,
Sir.
for non-compliance with the department, it has come to this. I did
Oh,
not want
wait.
it to come to this.
Comply. Don't ask questions. Let us do our job because we are the ones. We are the dictators. We are the ones with the official, we get paid via the government. So how dare you question us? You will just comply. And if you don't comply, I will view that as combative and put it in my notes and try to cast a narrative about you that you are just impossible to work with. Let's usurp your rights entirely and just take your child.
This. Can we please work together and figure this out?
My children are not in imminent
Let's
danger.
work together
and you know
to
that.
take your
Sure.
child.
I'm not saying that. Why can't we figure this out together? That's all I want to
I'm
do.
trying to help you out here too.
Okay.
I'm trying to protect my constitutional rights.
I understand.
And the fact that I'm out here right now, okay, is telling you that I'm trying to help you out with your investigation.
Okay,
I'm
but-
not impeding your investigation. I'm trying to protect my constitutional rights.
Why
okay?
couldn't we do this? Why couldn't we have done this conversation earlier and it wouldn't have come to
Because
this?
you came up to my wife and my child in my driveway and you threatened us.
Sir, I did
You
not
told
threaten.
her that me and my wife abused my children.
I did not tell any such
You
thing.
said so in front of my child.
What a freaking oversight on this lady's part. Now, I have to be fair, a little bit of devil's advocate. This is a claim that I'm hearing from this man. But he's the one that's trying to ensure that the Constitution is being abided by. He's the one recording the whole interaction. And he also cites witnesses to her behavior and going to the mother's place of work. Imagine you a parent, has a CPS official coming into your job to talk about this case or allegation, which is, let me emphasize or re-emphasize, allegation. We don't know anything that is a fact, but imagine what kind of an optic does that cast? If CPS is coming to your job, what's everybody in the office going to think about you, Shannon? You know what I mean? Like, so that right there, and then apparently in the driveway, she says in front of the child, there's an accusation that you're abusing your child. Oh my God. So I'm going to assume it's not true because it's an allegation. We don't have anything concrete as of yet at all. But in front of the child, really? Like, that is a complete lack of tact and professionalism. Where is the category to complain about public officials overstepping and being absolutely unprofessional? And that's just downright malicious and disgusting. So shame on this woman.
Sir,
She had a witness. And that's the reason why I have not let you in my house or speak to my child.
You can say all that you want, sir.
I'm telling you the truth.
I have to report to you.
I am telling you what I was told by both my wife and my child.
Sir, I have to report to you what was said. And I can't talk with police here
No.
after what was said.
No,
So-
no.
Sir.
That's not what was said.
Sir.
Sir.
Okay, let me explain this to you, okay? Anyone can call in a referral to the department. okay?
Exactly.
Per whatever that person says in the referral.
Anybody.
Your right is to know what is said in that referral.
That is not what you said to my wife and my child.
Sir, I did. That is what
You
is said in the
accused
referral.
us of being abusers.
I did not accuse. I have to tell everything that was reported, and then the person explains what happened. That is what happened.
And did I not also send you a fax
You
that
did
explained
send me a fax.
everything that happened that
But
day?
sir, a fax doesn't say what happened or what not. I have to speak to the person in person to prove or not.
That's like the
my
fourth
job.
sentence she
I
said.
apologize for
Okay, well,
speaking
you've
to you.
spoken with
Where it
me in
sounds like she's
person
having a
now.
stroke.
Okay.
Okay, now you can finish your investigation.
Sir, I still have to talk to your son,
Well, you can go talk to him at school.
and I still have to see the home. So
You don't have to see the home
Yes,
as
I-
per your investigation.
yes, I do.
If you
Is she not accustomed to people standing up for their rights? Or do people not really know their rights?
want to enter my home, I'm not going to stop you from doing your investigation, but you're going to have to do so.
Do not let the term public official or a badge ever intimidate you. They will wear that. They will use that. They will manipulate that to get you to act. And if they say jump, you say how high. No. We fund the paychecks that you thrive off of. Or, well, thrive may be an overstatement here. But we essentially help pay for the job of which you have undertook. And now you're coming over to our homes and you want to steamroll over all of our rights entirely and then get upset when we flex them back? That's backwards. That's ass backwards.
So against my consent.
Sir, I don't understand why we can't work together and do it. Do you
Yeah, work
understand
together
what
and
you
take my
said?
child.
said that you may proceed with your investigation.
And to enter
Does
the
your
home.
investigation require you to perform a warrantless search on my home based on uncorroborated hearsay?
Sir, now, because the court is involved, I am to enter the home. I will go and get the order to show you.
Should have
okay?
had it in
And
the
we can
first
figure that
place,
out.
Karen.
To see your son, what school does your son go to so I can go see him?
He goes
there?
to
Okay, so I want to read that right there. As much as it pains me to give her any information that could potentially lead to further harassment of my family, bearing in mind she went to the mother's job, man. I felt that I had to answer her questions because I was under the threat of contempt of court charges.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation on that.
I don't
will
know
go
about
and
that.
Get the signed order from the judge.
Knowing that, how does this work, knowing that a CPS agent individual or somebody without really the blessing of the family or the parent gets to go and like stalk and hunt your child over at the school and then do what? Commence an investigation without the parent's knowledge, consent, or presence? I don't know the process.
Does the signed order allow you to enter my home without a warrant?
Sir, that is part of the signed order, is to cooperate with this.
I'm cooperating with your investigation, but
I had
I'm
to
also
cooperate.
standing up for my
I had to cooperate or allow you to trample all over my constitutional rights. I love this guy.
constitutional
I
rights.
understand that you're confused with this, so I want to help you out as much
I don't
as
think
possible.
he's
I don't want to be
confused,
intruding on your
Karen.
home at all. I just want to get this over with, you know.
I want to
be-
see if the court order does not say
Okay.
that you have to enter my home,
Okay.
you will not have my
I
consent.
understand, sir. I will go get that order right now, okay?
Should have had
And
it.
I will return to the home later
Get
today.
your ducks in a row, kid.
I'm letting you know this.
Do what you want to do.
Okay, and I'm letting you
But-
know.
How many of these people that I don't want to disparage any good ones that are out there that are looking out for the well-meaning, health of children, but how many of these individuals are parents whose job it is to ensure the safety of children or to take them out of the protection of their family? I'm just curious. I know that's not a prerequisite. It's a terrible judgment. I don't have kids myself. I just, I have family I love. That's all I got to really go off of. But I'm just curious, If it's my job to perhaps take a child from a family, I think it would warrant something to understand what it's like to be a parent.
Okay, you will not have my consent. That's all I'm going to say.
Even if I have an order saying I don't need your consent, that's what I'm saying. The order is saying to enter the home.
Here's how I see it.
Okay, tell me how you see it.
If you knew that you could enter my home, you would have done so already.
Sir, That is not it at all. I want to work together. You're clearly, whoever you're filming this for, sees that I'm trying to work with you.
She's gonna lose it.
You're trying to work with us by threatening us
Sir, there was no
and telling us that we abuse our children.
Sir, I explained to you before. A referral is made. In the referral, it states a certain allegation.
This cop right here, he's earning every penny, guys. Every penny.
Can see where the confusion could have been pertaining to
Yes,
an allegation.
and I wrote a written statement to clear up
Yes, you
any inconsistencies with such allegations.
How do I know if you wrote that? It could be some Joe Schmo. How do I know that?
But let me just read what he said. As if some Joe Schmo is going to write them a letter in an attempt to defend this individual, myself and my family, and send it via fax from my wife's office. This is just her excuse for dismissing the evidence that was presented to her. Absolutely right. So just like I was using the whole narrative of anybody can file a complaint, and they take it very seriously, clearly, suddenly that is now an acceptable answer when this man has already reached out to defend himself. And now anybody could have defended you from us for yourself and your interest and your family. Anybody from your wife's office and fax number with details on this active investigation. Anybody. Joe Schmo.
Really?
Why are you saying really to me? It's true.
Don't say really. Not
There's
really.
no proof that I could say that you ever wrote that.
And there's no proof that the allegations against us are true
That's
either.
exactly what I'm trying to disprove. Exactly, you just said it. I'm trying to disprove it. I don't want to be involved in this any more than you want me to.
Well,
so
please.
I want to disprove it. I want to close your case. That's all it had to be, was in and out, done. That's all it could have been.
I'm not
Which would require no defense of the Constitution.
going to let you violate my constitutional rights just because you think I might be a child abuser.
Sir, anyone, like I told you, anyone can call a referral in, and that's what happened. It can be as easy as letting me in the home, letting me talk to the child, and easy as verifying the information that was said and wasn't said.
Well, you
Then
have
done with it.
to understand one thing.
I do understand what
You
you're
have to understand that you came up to my wife and my child and accused
She doesn't
us
like remembering
of
this.
these
I
things.
didn't accuse anyone,
And you were rude and unprofessional.
Sir, I was not rude and unprofessional.
Yes, you were.
Sir.
You were very
I was
rude.
not. How?
And you were very unprofessional.
How do you-
And that is what my wife and my child told me.
Okay.
And that is also what other witnesses that we have seen you personally be rude and unprofessional to my wife at work.
I don't want to do this anymore. Okay?
Karen, are you real?
I don't want to do this anymore
I'm
either.
telling you I'm going to go get the order and come back. And I'm going to go... I'm telling you I'm going to visit your child at...
I love this exit, by the way.
I'm letting you know.
I'm not getting in your way of this investigation. If you want to enter my home
Sir.
to
No, because
to
the thing is,
investigate
I want you to
and
be...
Get the
violate my
frickin' order.
constitutional rights,
Sir, I understand.
that's on you.
I want you to be okay with everything, and I want to...
I'm not okay with any of this.
Okay, I understand.
I'm here to take your child. Be okay with that.
But can't you see I'm trying? I'm really trying.
Can you see I'm trying? I'm out here right now.
Yes, but you are still being non-compliant, so I'm gonna have...
I'm not being non-compliant. I've answered your questions.
Okay, sir, I'm
Okay.
gonna go and get it, and I'm gonna show you. So we
If
can
you
work
want to
together
say
on this.
I'm not being compliant by saying that I'm standing up to my constitutional rights,
That's not it at
well,
all, but the judge informed me
I don't know what
in
to
court.
tell you about that.
Damn right.
Sir, that's not what I'm saying.
How dare
The
you know
judge
your rights?
did not say that you have the right to enter my home.
Sir, and I'm gonna go prove that right now, okay?
Yeah, okay.
So, I'm gonna
One
go
and
do
done.
that, and
She'll
we'll
be right
figure
back.
it out. I want us to be a team on this. I want to work together.
I'm never going to be on your team about this.
Sir, I'm not here to take your children or do anything. I
You're
just want to figure
here-
out what's wrong.
You're here to investigate me. You're here to
Yes.
try to prove that I did something wrong.
Sir, if that is what happened, then wouldn't you want
You're
someone...
here to try to take away my
Sir,
children.
I'm not here for that at all.
Y'all are not going to get anywhere.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm
Basically, get a copy of the
Okay.
order, come back, and show him that the judge issued an order saying you have a right to go inside the residence and view the residence, okay?
Okay.
Because apparently y'all not going to find a happy
Okay,
person.
it's unfortunate we couldn't
Because the public official didn't know how to combat a citizen that knew his frickin' rights.
find a happy
Yeah, it's
ground.
very unfortunate.
And didn't have the documentation that alleges she can just waltz in there without any sort of impediment of the investigation.
that you take the word of people
Sir,
that
I understand you're upset, Nancy.
that are making up lies about us. It's very unfortunate.
Sir, I'm gonna walk away now, and I'm gonna try and figure this out.
Back away,
So, I want us
Karen.
to work together. I'm gonna come back later today, okay? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
She's gonna come back later today, right? Well, here's the next day. Oh, and it just look at this. Bear in mind, okay? If she wants to be on his team and all that, right? How would you feel if you were obviously witnessing an intimidation tactic by the very officials of which our hard-earned tax dollars go and fund? What do you think when you see a police cruiser just sitting outside your home, just chilling there, after what proceeded the day prior? I think that would maybe have an odd look at best.
How y'all doing?
Hello, sir.
Can I help you with something?
All right, Fetty, I'm down, brother. Anytime.
Can I help you guys with something?
Give me just
Plainclothes guy never identifies himself.
1 minute, okay? I'm talking to my sergeant.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let's see. All right, first impressions are huge, right? This law enforcement officer who is going to exit the vehicle and offer some kind of explanation as to why the cruiser was just kicking it in the man's property or in front of the property. I would hope that he would approach this citizen with every right that would be extended to somebody who was, in this case, wrongfully accused. Let's see the approach.
Yes, sir. My name is...
Okay.
Do you have a warrant for my arrest?
I do not. Do I need to run you real quick and see if you have one or something?
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
No, sir. We just have a case with DCS pending. That's why I'm recording all this.
That's
You know, for my protection.
That's what's about to happen. I mean, I'm not here to arrest you unless this lady pulls up and says I need to. For
Okay.
some reason or
All right.
another.
I'm not biased, but the guy has a very punchable face.
I mean,
The DCS lady's coming.
Okay.
doing that kind of
I'm
stuff,
sure you can understand
so-
the need for me having to record you guys and all that.
Why? I mean, we record all the time too. I'm not a cop that's gonna come out here and beat you. or
I
anything
understand.
else.
I know.
I'm
I know
not-
you're just trying to do your job. It's just.
I'm not here to
It's just
beat
gotten
you or
a bit heated.
anything.
Yes, sir. I understand.
That's my thing. So
Yeah.
let me go talk to her real quick and find out what's going on.
Okay.
Just go ahead and have a seat.
All right. Well, can I?
Okay, yeah, he mentions it too. I think the plainclothes guy is like a trainee or something. The little handshake and pointing out to where everything is, where she was like 5 feet away. Look at that look right there that I just happened to freeze it on. Look at those scowls. If looks could kill, Karen, I'd be dead over twice.
Get to see all y'all's IDs first before we proceed.
Oh, she got dolled
Yeah,
up. She's gonna be on
you're
camera
fine.
today.
I know who you are.
Here's the thing. We're not gonna sit here and argue.
I'm not trying to argue.
Have a seat.
I need to see your ID as per my
You don't
constitutional
need to
rights.
see my ID.
Really?
You're,
You see
sir,
my badge
sir,
right
you're a
here.
public official.
Okay. You
Thank
see my
you.
badge right
Okay.
here. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And
I'm
can I see
Officer
your name tag
Richards.
too?
Officer Richards.
Okay.
Okay. Now do as I ask and have a seat.
Can I
I'll be
see?
back with you in a
Can I
minute.
see your ID and your ID too, please?
Now do as I ask. Do as I say. Jump, ask how high.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just standing up for my constitutional
Oh yeah,
rights.
sorry. I overspoke. As they're walking away, the very tactful officer professionally says, loud enough to be heard by the party accused, this guy's just being difficult. Yeah, so be ready. So knowing your rights and standing up for them and pretty much understanding the Constitution and how that's supposed to protect us is being difficult. What a world, what a world. I'm right here, guys. Don't all talk about me at once. She's got the document today. Yeah, she's gonna be right back. Just need to get dolled up for 24 hours. Oh, and she is manipulating the officer to be more apt to see her side of things or the state side of things. Are they on the same team? I mean, they are state funded. I don't. No. I don't want to. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Federally funded. So, all right, getting all the documentation in order. Let's get to here.
Thank you.
Here's the order, okay?
Mhm.
This is stating that the petition that I gave you, do you remember the copy I gave you?
No, I don't remember a copy.
Sir, you
I
were
don't.
handed...
I don't recall receiving a copy of.
Sir, you were
a
handed the
petition.
copy by our lawyer at court. So you have that copy and your wife has that copy,
CPS
okay?
is lawyer.
But I brought my copy to show you. as well. This is my copy, though. Okay.
So this copy I can keep right here.
Yes,
It's in my
sir.
hand.
Yes, yes, sir. You can.
I guess CPS must
stating that
F
our
up
petition was
sometimes
granted
too if they need their
and
lawyers.
that petition for authority to complete the required investigation without the party's consent. That's without your
Statutorily
consent.
required
Okay,
investigation
so does
without the
your
party's
investigation require you to enter my home
Yes.
without a warrant?
Sir, that is the order. That is the warrant. That was what happened.
Yo, this lady wants in that home, bro. Just like I wanted some waffles at 4 a.m. last night, this lady wants in this man's house. Hell hath no fury like CPS needing to get in your house.
Can you please let me in the home?
Okay, based on what probable evidence or exigent circumstances that my children are in imminent danger.
Sir.
Here's the thing. She's got the
But I'm not going to stop you guys from continuing with your investigation.
I'm just telling you. She's
So-
got a court order that says she can go inside your house without consent.
So
right?
the
Does it
state-
say?
Clearly read.
Yes.
It
without
says
The state groups up on you when you stand up for yourself.
party's consent.
complete statutorily required investigation. Okay, I'm asking
Also got
her.
And I also
summons
have
right
the
here.
petition.
I'm asking her if her investigation requires her
Sir, it
to
requires
enter.
me to enter the
Listen,
home.
can I finish speaking, please? I want to know,
what you
does
saying?
your
No, I don't like hearing about
investigation-
rights.
Yes, it does in the Constitution of the United States of America. No, the judge did not say.
He verbally told you.
The judge did not say that you have the right.
Then I'm just gonna place you under arrest over here while we wait for everything. Okay?
Can I explain my
Piece of shit.
constitutional rights to you and what what I heard the judge
I've got a
say?
master's degree. I know the Constitution.
I got a
I
master's
heard the
degree.
judge say that she has the right to proceed with her investigation. I did not hear the judge say that she has a right to violate my constitutional rights.
Can you meet me over here?
Listen,
Did I mention I have a master's degree? Which gives me carte blanche on violating your rights, because I got a master's degree. I got security clearance. You're not real.
if you guys want to enter my home, you're gonna have to do so against my consent.
That's fine. I have a court order.
Uh-huh.
That's what's happening.
Well, I'm not getting in your way of this investigation.
Okay,
then.
open the door for us.
No, ma'am.
That's fine.
Why even ask?
Please read the notice on the other side of the door.
Why ask? If anything, that's a metaphor for the illusion of how much actual say or freedom we have in this country. I don't mean to get drastic, hyperbolic, or get headliney here, but she's sitting here knowing full well she could just waltz on in on that home, and she still bothers to ask, will you let us in? No, I'm not. Oh, well, screw it. Okay. What was the point of the question?
Door.
What's the notice?
Just go ahead and go in. Don't worry
Can
about
you
it.
enter first?
Yes.
Because I don't know what's in his home. I can
Is there
only
anything
say.
in here that I
Yes,
can
there's
know
a dog.
Can you
And
please
he's
open
locked
the
up in my bedroom.
about? Is he gonna bite?
I'm gonna have to.
He might bite if you open my bedroom door.
Sir, I have to enter
Yeah,
the
please don't
bedroom.
shoot the dog.
Sir, I have to enter the bedroom, so can you please put the dog up?
In my bedroom?
Yes, I have to enter the home.
Oh, she's in the home already.
There's a notice on the back side of my door here. Please read it.
Do not consent to any searches. Unlawful. They don't read it.
This is my bedroom.
All right,
Can you please put your dog up
I haven't seen this far into the video.
so I can enter?
My dog is put up in my
Can
bedroom.
you put him somewhere else so I can enter the bedroom?
Look at the rest of the house first.
My sergeant will be here to take care of him in a minute. So.
Okay.
What does that even mean, bro?
Yes, this is my children's room.
So who sleeps where?
Why does it matter?
I'm disturbed
I
already
need
by
to see
this.
where the children sleep and who sleeps where.
My older son sleeps on the bottom bunk. My younger son sleeps on the top bunk.
Okay.
Welcome, Randy, Cindy, Thor, Sweet Pea, Mark,
Excuse me, kitchen.
B.
Sir, can you
Tim.
please
What's up,
open
bro?
Where's your fridge?
Miss
My
Chronic.
fridge is in the laundry room.
Can you please open your fridge and your cupboards to show me that you have provide food and stuff? for
There's
yourself?
food right here.
Sure.
There's all kinds of seasonings. There's flour, sugar, peanut. There's
not
peanut
food.
butter.
This
There's
is what
plenty of food in the fridge.
this is what it's like. I've never really watched this deeply into the process, so it's really a big just scheme. It appears where they pretend like they respect your rights and the Constitution, and they just trample all over everything. They just for appearances and posterity ask you questions and then pay no mind to anything that you provide as an answer, including your own defense as in the facts regarding the allegation in question, and then. Here I'm in your home dictating what's what. Put the dog up. My sergeant's gonna take care of that. Are you kidding me? Who sleeps where? What's this? Show me all your food. Damn, man. This doesn't feel like anything constitutional. But then again, I'm just a layman trying to understand this from my small brain here, okay? I'm new to this whole process, but it sure feels very violating for somebody that was accused and had this individual accuse my wife in front of my child, saying that we have abused the child in front of the child, which, bearing in mind that that's all false, what a picture to paint, and going to the wife's place of business with that badge on? Karen, come on.
Can you please open the fridge to show me? That's all I need.
There's jelly, there's ketchup, mustard, there's
Okay.
butter. We buy food on a daily basis. There's hot dogs in
Oh
here
my
for them
God,
after
man.
school. There's lots of snacks up there for them in the freezer.
I will send you $5,000 if you just smash that mustard in her face. Just please, man. I know this is an old video, but hear me from the future.
Plus a meal.
And this is where the cat goes to the bathroom?
Yes, that's where the cat goes to the bathroom.
What's in here?
This
What
is
the
our
hell,
supply
man?
closet.
This is home.
Okay.
Where the food's kept?
No.
What dog food?
Yes, dog food.
And this is...
This is a freezer, but it's empty because it's broken right now.
Can you please turn on the water? Why are the lights
Damn,
on?
man.
I don't know. Nobody turned them on. The water works. Okay. Water's running. There's more food in the cabinets. There's bread. There's hot dog buns. There's popcorn for snacks. There's beans. I mean, there's plenty of food in here.
Sir, that's part of my job to see that, okay?
Okay. I understand it's part of your job to violate people's constitutional rights.
We're all
Thank you.
entitled to our own opinion, aren't we?
That's not an opinion. That's an unalienable right.
And obviously needs constitutional rights.
He needs a lesson.
I have no clue.
The public servant is not pleased that the citizen knows his rights. Therefore, ergo, everybody that's not me with a master's degree must not know their rights. They need the Constitution explained to them according to us when we're here to do as we're supposed to and have no respect to the rights that you do have as an American citizen.
About my constitutional rights.
You have no clue.
Wow.
Okay, well, you're about to be internet famous, sir.
Well,
I'm gonna let you go back here first. Can you go turn on the...
calling the shots,
bathroom
man.
closet?
Sir, I just need to verify.
I don't know I would have been this friendly.
Well, you did see that there's water running in my
But
kitchen.
sometimes people don't have water in the
Okay, well, the sink
10 points if she tests the toilet.
works,
Thank you.
the tub works, and this hot water knob is broken, but we use that to turn it on. Would you like me to demonstrate?
No, sir, I believe
Okay.
you. Don't worry.
You also want to see the toilet flush?
Yes, sure. If you
10
want-
points awarded.
Okay. Everything's sanitary in our home. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your heel.
Assault.
Okay, sir, can you...
Do you still need to see my bedroom?
Yes, I do. Can you please...
Okay, can you guys please exit my home so he doesn't bite anybody?
And get shot in the process. Wow, man, this is I am not this man, nor is that
Can
my
you please
home.
shut the door so he doesn't get loose?
I feel violated.
Keep a hold of your dog.
Yes, I can, but I just want to make sure that he doesn't because he's agitated right now.
You should be able to take care of your
Oh, well, yes, I can, sir. I just wanted to double
Oh,
sure that
man,
nobody
really?
gets hurt.
You should be able to take care of your dog. I see with the framework they're building here. Disgusting,
Come on,
man.
Bear. This way. Going in here.
Yes, thank you for protecting your animal and your dog. Clearly
Okay, you
care.
guys might come back in now, I guess. I mean, no, you may not, but you don't have my consent to, but you're going to anyways.
Sir, part of the order is to see the...
Okay,
Shut up
there's
to your
my
job.
bedroom.
Okay, can you please turn on the light?
No, my light doesn't work.
Well, what,
My light switch is broken.
well, what do you use for light, though?
I use my phone for light. It's my bedroom.
I mean, was
Yes,
the
the light switch does work on the living room.
No.
That's the outside light. The light that turns the ceiling fan on, and you have to pull the cord to turn the light on.
Okay, so...
And you just turn the switch off, so it's not going to work. Now it will.
And I can't remember if I turned the light on in their bedroom, did I?
It was a light on. Yeah, it was a light on.
Thank you. See, wait.
This is my bedroom.
Okay, I need to verify that it's there, so we're good.
Okay, yes, I have a bedroom. I mean, come on.
Wow.
This has nothing to do with my children.
10 points if she sniffs the sheets. 10 points, Karen.
You okay?
She almost fell.
Caught my foot.
Oh, she's going for some kind of case there. Oh, I injured myself in this man's home. Sue him and take his kids.
So can you tell me description of the incident in question.
My word. I've already written a written statement and sent it to a fax
Sir, but
to your office, and you guys can verify the phone number that it was sent from was my wife's office.
sir, part of it is to talk to you. Let's just figure this out, because I have done the...
She has shown that she doesn't care what anybody says. She will execute the order, period. That's what she's there for. There's nothing more going on here. She's not trying to build a rapport. She's there to do a job and skewer any of the events into her favor, clearly. Now she's pretending they want a conversation. At this point, day 2, who knows how long the investigation has been going on. But it took her a full fucking day to get the paperwork that shows the order that she can just violate this man's constitutional right. Okay.
home check. I've talked to
I've
the
already
kids.
said everything that I need to say
Okay.
about the night in question.
That is fine then.
Okay.
It's called the Fifth Amendment.
Thank you for violating my constitutional rights.
Always
You
thank...
guys have a great day.
Always be sure to thank your oppressors. Okay, that was I'm a little bit beside myself on that one. Honestly, I don't even know how to respond. I think my commentary really makes it clear. I'm not pleased, nor am I impressed. Let that just stand as it will. Now I'm gonna jump. Let me provide a warning for the next bit of content, which is it's brief. It's brief. What I'm about to play was this was sent to me, or I was tagged by the one and only Drew Phillips, who is the man, the myth, the legend. He is a great artist. Like, honestly, I have over thousands of dollars of comic books, and this dude can draw the most realistic portraits I've ever seen. I have been telling him to come on this platform at some point to share his talents. He has drawn the Progressive Patriot logo in 2 different designs. He sent this footage to me, so the context, which thankfully it cuts off before it gets to a point where YouTube would be like, you're fired. Let me get to it real quick. Here it is. So this is going to be the beginning and middle, not the end, of a physical fight between a firefighter and a civilian. I do not know the full context. So this is very much going to be a commentary on everything that is only provided via this very short clip. But I will tell you this. After the events of the video, perhaps you'll be able to understand it. So I'll let it play. I'm gonna flip. You guys see what I see. Viewer discretion advised to an extent. I mean, it's 2 guys fighting, and the girlfriend is feeling pretty helpless. But all right, here we go. I said.
Cell phone video captured some of that fight between 41-year-old Anthony Santee and 23-year-old Javon Taylor. Witnesses tell KMBC the fight may have lasted as long as 10 minutes.
That's a long brawl. I've been in a few fights. That's a very long brawl. So at this point, the firefighter is on top of the individual. I missed the name, and he is beginning a full-mounted choke there. Body weight on top. There's no escape from that. Rear naked choke now. Javon Taylor.
Javon Taylor's girlfriend pulled out a gun and ultimately killed Anthony Santee.
Now there. That's you don't
Cell
see
phone video captured some of that fight.
You do not see the shot. You don't. I'm going to personally look into this, but I did want to share it at least with the community here. I need to get all the facts before I go on a live and discuss this case. Graphic content: Kansas City woman has been set free of charges tonight after protecting her boyfriend in a fight with a firefighter. The young lady seconds later killed the firefighter, which has now been declared as self-defense.
Cell phone video captured some of that fight between 41-year-old Anthony Santee and 23-year-old Javon Taylor.
That's constricting of the neck, top mount, and if it goes on for 10 minutes, man, the stress of the fight, the endurance, you're out of breath, that's pretty dangerous.
Witnesses tell KMBC the fight may have lasted as long as 10 minutes.
The kids are in the car. Jesus.
Javon Taylor's girlfriend pulled out a gun and ultimately
That's that
killed
full
Anthony
choke,
Santee.
man. Okay. I'm going to right now. There's Drew Phillips right there. Let me type Javon. I'm gonna look into this. All right, I got some homework. I haven't decided on the night's events, but I want to say thank you for enjoying the journey that is the Progressive Patriot channel. There's still a lot of goals to accomplish. There's a lot of new emails, a lot of new stories. Fetty has already said that he has something about the topic of CPS that he'd be interested in sharing. He's always welcome on this platform. We are a family. This is a home. This is a community. This is a neighborhood. We police our own because we've seen so many examples of the system not serving us. So at this point, with zero hope in a system that serves our benefit, our rights, freedoms, serve and protect, which a Supreme Court law, or the Supreme Court has ruled is not the case. This was a verdict read in the late 70s. That's right, the police, and I forget the actual case reference, the name, but the police were brought before the Supreme Court, and the ruling, which has been set since, and I know I get the feedback where people that support the thin blue line 100% don't like to hear it, but this is the ruling. They do not have to serve and protect. No, not at all. Their job is to literally enforce the law. That's it. I'm not saying the cops, the police, they don't put their lives on the line and they don't do good. But I am saying in a matter of law, the Supreme Court itself ruled they are only there to enforce it. It's pretty much up to the individual to step in and do anything other than make a citation or take you away. Or, well, worse. That's all I got for now. I'll be watching the chat later on. Thank you all and moderators for doing any of the work with any agitators that attempt to jump on in, which was the case on the panel last night. Not on Power Strokes, though. Much love, guys. Identify the things that unify us so we could pay attention to the larger problems at hand, okay? And a divider should be an invitation to conversation, okay? Less going at each other's jugulars and more focusing on a bigger picture. Staying on the path, staying on course. Progressive Patriot out with my respect and gratitude.